Good morning, guys. Welcome back to, I guess it's day 4 of our class. So today you're going to continue to go work in Tinkercad. All right. So I'm going to go over with you the project that you're going to work on first. It's kind of a fun one. It's called an original project where you're going to take the different items that are in Tinkercad and you're going to create something out of them. So to get in, if you remember, I just click sign in and then you hit sign in with Google. Now, I have to click on a name because I have a lot of different tabs that are in this one. Different people use this computer. So your Chromebook will not have to worry about that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open one of just some ideas that some kids have done in the past. Now these are like one's relatively normal, and the other two are really involved, which is kind of neat. But I just want to go over and show with you a couple things that people have done. So if you ever want to get back into a file that you've used already, you just click on it, and now you see that it's got this Tinker This button. You can click on that, and it'll automatically open it for you. Let me just go back for a sec, just so you can see what will be. Yeah, it just always takes a little bit of a while. Or you can click on it here, and it'll open up here. Just this will give you a bigger preview, which is kind of nice. You can always X out of it from up there, and then you can either tinker it from here. Don't worry about downloading right now. That's a totally different thing we'll get to later on. Okay. So your first project is what's called an original project. And what you're going to do with the original project is you're just going to take different shapes that are in Tinkercad. So here is, these were the basic shapes. You can do a whole lot of things over here. If you go to all, you can have a tremendous amount of different shapes that you can put in. I mean, like all the different kind of texts you can have. Okay. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Let me just move this around. Let me put a text in here. I didn't show you the other day how to change the font. So when I click in it, okay, obviously it says the word text here. I'll just type in Porod. Click here, it gives you different fonts. Right? Now, each one of these texts, they give you different font options. So it's kind of a fun little thing to play around with. Okay. So there's a lot of different things here. So what you're going to do is you're going to think of something that you want to make and just go ahead and design it. So this is a mug. The person used an egg. A lot of times people will just use a cylinder. They'll put a cylinder down, and then to make the hole, they'll just use another cylinder, put it in, make it a hole, and you just got to make sure it doesn't go all the way down. This was a ring, which is kind of neat. Probably not that ring. There's different ones. It's probably a tube. Okay, so you got tubes and rings and all this kind of stuff. There's a lot of different things you can do by playing around with it. So this obviously was very involved. This one took the kid a couple of classes to do. But if you look at it, this is just cones and cylinders. This is just the boxes. Okay, and then this was just like these paraboloids that were put in there, and then they were made a hole. Okay. There's a lot of neat things that you can do just by designing. This was one of the students. This is just cylinders. This was a box that you just made a hole in. These little characters are somewhere in here. I'm not 100% sure. I think they're here. Is it here? No. There he is, right there, the Astrobot. Okay, so these just Astrobots, and the rest were just created from there. All right, so there's a lot of different things that you can do. Now, there's one other thing I want to show you real quick. I just want to get out of this. I'll just create a new design, just if you guys remember that. Okay, so I'm going to just make a box. A couple things I wanted to show you. On here, it gives you different options for what you can do with your shape. So height, you don't always have to use those boxes. Same thing with the width. Same thing with the length. Steps. Forget what steps does on here. And it's different on everything. What I wanted to show you on here was the radius. So watch what I can do. So that took a box that was, a perfect rectangular prism, and it has almost made it look like a ship or a submarine to a certain extent. Okay. So, play around with some of these things. So sides. So right now, We call this cylinder. It's really not. It's really an icosahedron. No, it's actually not a icosahedron. Sorry, icosagon prism, because it's got 20 sides. Well, the more sides you add onto it, the closer it is to. Here, let me move this over so I can. Oh, I don't want to do that. I just want to move it over. Oh, I changed the size of it. That was annoying. Just move it here so I can scroll in a little better. So right now it's 20 sides. If I make it 64, I guess is the most you can do. You see it looks significantly more like, it's more round than this one. Okay, so these are just saying some things to play around with. Have fun. Reach out to me if you need any help to prove to me that you did your work today. Okay, I know I kind of go around a little bit. I'm trying to figure out what works best. All I want you to do is just take a screenshot of your work today. So just have this open. You know how to take a screenshot, shift control and the button above the 6. So just take a screenshot, add it into Google Classroom. I'll have a spot there that just says, screenshot from whatever Tuesday is. I have no idea. What's today? Today's 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. Saturday's 25th. Monday's the 20th. Sunday's 26th, 27th. Yeah, so the 20th. Say screenshot for April 28th, and you just plop it in there so I know you worked on it. This is going to be a 2-day project because I don't want you to rush through it. And I'll show you how to turn it into me the next class after that. So next Thursday, I'll show you how to turn it into me. It's okay if it's not completely, well, yeah, it needs to be done hopefully by next Thursday. You have more than enough time to get that done. So I will show you how to do all that. And all right, have a good day. Bye.